JP gathering up more stones because I want to take another shot at the goddamn Gogeta banner because I really just hate myself.
Yeah, I logged into JP as well, looking for the next Dragon Ball.
And
it should be available soon for us, right?
yeah, a couple hours.
Watch it be like you have to do a multi-summon on the Gogeta banner. I'm gonna be like, you assholes.
I found it. Found the 7 Dragon Ball. Haha.
What is it?
What is it?
All right, you know the banner that keeps scrolling left and right when you're on the main menu?
Yes.
The one that tells you like this Dokkan event is live and so on.
Yeah, the little ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, the ticker. You scroll it. You press on the right. You scroll all the way to the right, and you'll see a black box with just Japanese letters on it, and you click on it.
Ooh,
That's
black
smart.
box. All right,
by the way, guys,
I
think we're live.
Yeah, I'm going to welcome everybody to our podcast. Just giving you guys a little behind the scenes of our recordings because it was more fun that way. Just to remind everybody, this will be a live podcast tonight, so I'm not going to be welcoming in anybody individually, and this will also go up on SoundCloud after the stream and after we get a chance to encode it. But tonight's podcast, we are joined by Ning and Tom! I'm just joking. Ning and Nate, how are you?
Hello, I am doing fantastic.
No, in all seriousness, what is up, guys? How's it going? Ning and Nate here. I'll be singing tonight in the Goku Bridge voice, Popo the Genie, later on, so you guys will be able to hear my Popo
terrible
the Genie.
voice.
Yep, it's going to be a late night podcast, so there's no telling what we're going to get up to. Also, Toast is here, if you guys haven't figured that one out yet. Toast!
What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good night. I know I am. I'm torturing myself with JP right now.
Excellent.
Or mornings.
Hey. And also we have a surprise guest tonight. He popped himself in. He flew all the way over from Central Europe to join us. Everybody welcome Blue Piccolo. Hey, Blue.
Hey, what's up, guys? Let me just have a sip of my morning coffee there. Thank you. Welcome to the podcast. Let's get that started.
I want to go on a record. You're from Europe, right?
Yep.
I thought Europeans only drank tea. I didn't think you guys drank coffee.
That's the English people.
Oh, okay.
But aren't they all the same?
They're like, yeah, we're all drinking tea.
I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
No, we're the dirty Southerners, you know. We only drink black coffee.
We got a few of those here in the States too.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it, guys.
Wait, was that towards me?
Yeah, it's close enough.
I live
right?
in the south. I live in the southeast.
Well,
Okay.
that explains a lot.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Also, you're cutting out a little bit, Nate. I don't know if that's just me, but like some of your sentences you're cutting out.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make it do with it.
Get closer to the mic or something. That's all I'm saying.
Well, fine.
Well, Son Goku.
I want you to literally shove the mic down your throat.
Okay. Anyways, guys, I want to get us started right now because there is a lot happening in Global and in JP. And, you know, Nate, Toast, you guys have been basically playing JP for the last umpteen hours for no reason at all. But can you tell everybody around why would you guys actually be grinding JP right now? What's been happening in JP? Is it some sort of thing going on, some sort of palooza?
Well, thank you for asking, Nate. And a matter of fact, there is. So if you guys haven't yet, okay, I'll say this first off. If you guys in this chat or any of the viewers want to play JP, if you log on right now, basically you get, I think it's like 129 to 133 stones to start off with. A bunch of training items out there, guys, etc. It's basically their 3-year. It's their 3-year anniversary right now, and so, you know, they're giving out all kinds of stuff. They also have a Twitter thing going on. The LR Gogeta banner's out, LR Vegeta banner's out, so, you know, summoning on those. There's 9 more days left to basically get, it's like a discount one to where every 3 summons, multi-summons you do, you get a 4th one free. So 131 stones, that's it. Yeah, SpongeBob, yeah.
Is it really 9 more days before that discount goes away?
Yeah, it was a 13 or 14-day discount. It was like 300 hours. It was insane.
I might actually. Hey, it's a Phil.
What?
Phil, what's up? Welcome, Phil. Why don't you introduce yourself, buddy?
Thank you, Phil. Phil, you're supposed to be asleep right now.
So, in short, it is the best time to be alive.
Well, I was going to say there's really nothing going on in JP then, right? I mean, it just sounds like normal fare. I mean, JP gets everything, Global gets shafted. What else is new?
Global's not getting anything. I mean, Global got Super Saiyan 3 Brawly. Whoop-de-doo. You know, it's like...
The stupidest fucking thing they probably could have done.
Exactly. He's a pointless ass unit. Excuse my French, but you know what?
It's not pointless. Okay.
Well, would you rather?
I got to Dokkan Awaken my Rainbow Star physical free-to-play one. Okay. Screw you guys.
Well,
it's not pointless.
Congratulations.
I'm glad you got.
That is important. That is
I'm
important.
so glad you got to do that because now I don't have to hear you say it every time.
It's still depressing to have. Okay.
And Phil, Toast is so proud of his accomplishment. He will be pointing it out every time he comes back on. Hey guys, remember when I Rainbow Starred and Dokkan Awakened that physical Broly? He's gonna be pulling it out of his hat every chance he gets.
Every single chance. It's gonna be like my dead horse.
Yep. When people kind of talk about the mistakes they've made in the game, Omni's ready. He is so ready.
It's not a mistake anymore.
I don't have him as a friend.
Would you rather not have an extreme tech leader on Global, just because you don't like Broly? I mean, it had to happen.
I just think it's stupid though. Why would they go through two category leads?
Because nobody wanted him, Phil. Phil, they shoved him out in a spot where nobody had money and nobody had any plan on spending. So this was like the optimal point to drop it. No, it's not tax season yet. It's just the beginning of tax season. Sure. People won't get their money for about another month. So this is like the worst part of the year, and it's the best part for a crappy banner like Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So, I mean, and what did they drop him with? They dropped him with, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta? You know, he's still there, and he hasn't gone away. And they also dropped him with the LR banner, too. So it's like, they're like, oh yeah, there's going to be a Dokkan Fest. If nobody wants to pull, there's better stuff.
I think they purposely did that though because of JP having the LR Gogeta and Vegeta. To be honest with you, that's probably the smartest power move they could have done yet.
Agreed.
So
I hate them for it. But,
I don't want to hit.
This is just a.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is just a dead zone. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
This is just a dead zone for Global. I mean, we had the New Year celebration. It was really awesome. We had the Ultra Instinct banner. It had a lot of discounts, a lot of good units on it. And this is just a transition zone. And the next big thing is, of course, the Golden Frieza, the physical Vegeta. That's going to be awesome. And you just can't expect for Global to bring it, like really, really bring it like the JP is destroying it right now with the 3 years anniversary. Like, you can't compare it. They're not at the same place at the moment.
Agreed.
But we're not supposed to, but we still do, don't we?
Hey,
I mean,
don't forget, Global has LR Vegeta Blue coming. Oh wait,
sometime around maybe I'm thinking like
next year.
Maybe President's Day, or do you guys want to have like an inner YouTuber office pool and just be kind of like, hey, who wants to take Cesar Chavez? Before Cesar Chavez, they're gonna drop LR Vegeta, or how about Mardi Gras? We could have. Easter? If somebody wants to take the long bet.
What's up, Nano Style? How's it going? No, my backup name for YouTube isn't Dokkan Omega. It's the Dokkan Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
So let's go ahead and focus. Let's go ahead and focus on JP. Obviously, a lot of awesome stuff is going on in JP. Blue, do you want to talk about? Let's see. Blue, do you want to hit?
I want to talk about how I got the 7th Dragon Stone. All right, the Dragon Stone, the Dragon Ball. Right,
Okay,
so I went to Namek.
You went to Namek.
So I went to Namek. I talked to Purunga, and he told me go to the main screen of Dokkan JP and scroll over the way to the right on your Dokkan ticker on the bottom, and you'll see a black box with some Japanese letters on it. I don't know how those got there, and just click on it. You'll get the 7th.
I bet Renzi put him in. I'm right now. I am going into JP, and I'm gonna do it. And we're gonna give a little visual for everybody here. So we're logging in. It's gonna take about 6 minutes to get through the JP servers, but we are logging in.
You have fun with that.
Yeah.
But yes, Matthew, the 7th Dragon Stone. Once you collect all 7 Dragon Stones, you can make a wish, and then
It's called a YOLO.
Yeah.
And you have two stones left over to say what is wrong with my life.
from the heavens, the RNGesus will bestow upon you a giant Mega Fish.
Ooh. All right, so I'm going through
giant
the
shaft down your throat.
So I'm going through the
What
ticker
are,
in
what are
JP.
the what are the wishes that you can get for this guy?
Awesome wishes.
Yeah,
I got
there's.
you, hang on. I
Yeah.
gotta pull it up right here, actually.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's this random black thing. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, wait. We got it.
Sounds like you're rigged.
Woohoo!
All
We
right,
got
so
ourselves a
the
ball.
first wish. The first wish is 60 large orbs of all 640 medium orbs and 1,300 small orbs. Second wish is 3 of each type of Grand Kais. Third wish is 777 green.
Third wish is
stones.
beautiful.
The fourth one is 7 platinum statues and 10 silver statues. The fifth
hold on,
wish
just
is
training-
awakening medals.
Training
the sixth one
items.
is training items, and the seventh is
Support items.
And when you turn in these Dragon Balls, you get 3 wishes, right?
Yes, and
Yep.
we're allowed to do up to 9
Yeah.
wishes total.
So
The
I
first
really
three-
I can't stress this out. The first 3 wishes are literally the best.
Yeah.
and you get more wishes. So
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go summon this guy and go get those first 3 wishes.
Yep, some cheese, bro. Have fun.
Interesting info. I'm missing the 3rd Dragon Ball, and I know it's supposed to be in the Baba shop. You buy the Kui character, and you get.
And then you
must
have to
use
do a
him in the
mission with
battle.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to do
but
a
I
mission.
can't buy the Kui because I don't have incredible gems.
You just need one incredible
He's
gem.
only
though, don't you?
1-1.
yeah, he's like
Yeah, I need to go through the story mode, but I'm stuck at area 8. And I don't think those
Now,
drop incredible
you don't have
gems
to use the
anymore.
SR. You don't have to use the SR Kui. You could use any of them. You
No?
Can, No, I think you can use
the
the.
brand point summon one.
Yeah, you can just go
Oh,
get the
you're
R
right.
Kui.
He drops from the friend summons, all right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the R one does.
Mm-hmm. So
let's-
it's enough if I Z awaken him, right?
Yep.
You don't have
Yeah.
to see awaken him. I don't think.
You just have to run Kui on the team.
Oh, just use him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing after you do the wishes, the Dragon Balls are gonna be different the next time around too.
Yeah,
Something like that.
you basically have to collect another 7, and then you get more wishes, and then another
Yeah.
7. You get the last 3 wishes.
Yeah, they're gonna be hidden in some other places. So
Oh my god, it's so good to have orbs again.
By the way, let nobody tell you that you can do the 5th boss rush with just a mono heroes team and not have dual tech Vegeta blue leads.
So what? Just the physical Vegeta Blue?
Yep. I'm running physical blue, Super Saiyan 3, Angel Goku, Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and INT Gogeta right now.
Cool.
And I'm smashing the shit out of this.
All right, so we've got a lot to go over. Let's just keep hitting up in JP then. So Nate, do you want to start us off real quick with what do you think about, like, what card should everybody like be buying for? What order should you go through if you've got the purple stone? So let's start off with the purple stone. Yeah, let's start off with the purple stone, and we'll go to the red stone next. But let's do a discussion first on the purple.
Okay, so for those of you first off that don't know how to get the purple stone or what the
I was
purple
just
stone
about to
is,
say that. For noobs like me, like, please explain what's a purple stone.
Okay, so the purple stone is kind of like a red stone or a blue stone, except it gives you a choice of one
Of the
any
10.
120 leads out of the 10 120% leads. So you can choose Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, you know, like those 120 leads, Intelligence Kid Buu, etc. Personally, it all depends on what you like running. I went for Int Gogeta because I didn't have him on my JP, so I went for him, and it's, you know, he's really good. But that's what the purple stone is. So personally, guys, I would go with Int Gogeta personally because of his, you know, he's effective against all types. He's a 120 mono int lead and a 120 passive attack up. He's really a good unit. I would go with Int Gogeta personally. And also the reason why I also say that is because of LR Gogeta being out right now, you're able to use Int Gogeta on that team as well. So basically you have 2 hard-hitting units if you have LR Gogeta.
So let's let's also do it this way. So we'll each choose a mono or not, yeah, a mono 120 lead that you would like to. If it isn't one of those, and how about this? We'll give a reason why you'd like to go for that one.
Cut now.
Yeah.
Your mic
Cutting out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep going.
Well, I don't even know what you said. Your mic was cutting out.
I know. Is it still there? Or are we
Keep
good?
going around the table about who would pick what unit.
Exactly. Just choose a different unit and try to sell it.
Oh, okay. Let's say this.
Well, you already did Gogeta.
Yeah, you already did Gogeta. You don't get a second shot.
He's like, sure, I'll do it again.
All right, Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Nate's just gonna do them all.
Yeah, we'll let this be the Nate stream. I'll just sit here and play JP.
No,
See,
go ahead.
we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. He's
go ahead and go, Toast.
2.0 version. Go
somebody,
ahead, go Tanks.
somebody mute him.
Trust me, I've tried. It doesn't work.
Toast, go ahead.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, like probably Goku. Like, who's your second choice?
Super Saiyan 4 Goku definitely would be the second choice if you don't have him already. I would also sort of tie in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta along with that as well. Because they work together. They really do work together.
That GT link is crazy when it comes to linking those two fellers.
And the Saiyan Roar too, right?
Yes.
The Saiyan Roar. Roar.
The Saiyan meow.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Hey, Phil, I want to know, what would Cancer choose?
Chemo.
That's depressing.
God damn it, Phil. All right, Phil, what 120 would you choose?
I'd choose uninstall.
Well, I know you haven't played the game in 2 weeks, but still.
I've been playing just to keep up and help people out, but let's see. To be honest with you,
I'm not gonna.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you for all that.
I go Gotenks.
Oh, you know what? That's him too.
I go 5 Gotenks because you think about how many teams he can be ran on, and he is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
It's true, and he does translate well onto the half-breeds team, and actually he goes on what? How many teams does he run on? Fusion's
all
team?
Of them.
Yeah, Fusion's
all
team okay, all of them. Okay. So he also runs the Peachy Girls.
Yes, he does. There's a lot of
I think there's 3 teams he goes on, right? 3 of them? Anyways, moving on.
Half-breeds, fusions, Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one more. There's one more I know. Is it just 3?
Yeah, just 3.
Fuck yes. It's just 3, buddy.
Anyway, I'll go with...
Yeah, so...
yeah,
right,
go ahead, Blue. I don't mean to interrupt you.
I was saying...
I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah. If I were to choose, I would probably go for Gogeta. He's good for starters. You know, he has always has the type of advantage, and you know, he just lowers attack and defense with a super. Prepare for battle, like he's a very, very good unit overall. But if I were personally, if I was choosing, I would go for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's just my personal favorite. Although he has 0 categories right now.
That is the one downside. That is really the one downside to him, though. Okay, I'm gonna be different just because if you have a whole bunch of these already and you've already got some paths opened on them and you're looking to get something new, if we're coming from it from that angle, because there are a few players who do come to it from that angle. If you don't have either Intelligent Kid Buu or the STR Janemba, if you don't have them yet, they're definitely worth grabbing, and their teams maybe not so much. Although Extreme STR is a great team to run, especially for World Tournament, especially if you don't have the Revive Warriors category, Golden Frieza. But Janemba would be a great one for right now, for a little more future proofing. But come on, Kid Buu, come on, he hits too hard not to have him on your team.
Oh,
that's a very weird
Kid Buu.
Okay,
I don't like Kid Buu.
Okay, well, it's because you don't have the right card, so quit it.
Fuck Kid
Buu sucks. He really, really sucks.
Well, I could have said Tech Broly, Phil. So knock it off.
I mean, you'd be able to run Rose Zamasu.
The thing is, you can.
Team.
The thing
is,
an
awesome card, but
the thing is, we already know Tech Broly is trash.
Yeah.
This is true. We know
unless he's on a good team.
What? Hey, I gotta do a quick shout out. What's up, Scythe? How's it going, buddy?
Scythe! Hey, bro.
Hey, Scythe, I don't know you.
Stay safe. I don't know you.
My OG man.
Okay, well, that was a wonderful idea that we had. All
I
right,
just
so
want to say, getting a super attack with Kid Buu is harder than getting an ultra super attack with an LR.
I don't know. I mean, if you run okay, so the extreme intelligent team, if you
He
run
has
it,
0 key links, so
He
you have
doesn't
to
need-
put
but he-
on
but
a
he
bunch of
doesn't-
supports.
yeah, but that's the thing though. He doesn't need. I mean, that's the thing. He has 0 key links, but if you run him and he is Rainbow Star like mine is, then he doesn't need to have other hard hitting cards on the team. I mean, you've got what, Buhan, you've got himself, and I have a third one that I run that hits hard. I can't remember who it is right now, but then of course there's 3 support units that run really great on that team. You know, the Vegeta and the and the. Okay, anyway, so yeah, the Vegeta and the Turles and the Dabura. So those 3 running on there. I mean, you always end up with 9 key, and if you can't get a super attack off with 9 key, there's something going on there. There's something wrong with you. It's like, I swear.
You don't have hands?
Exactly. No, but even then, you should still be able to, like, nose it or something, right? I mean, you could probably stick your tongue out and, like, and kind of poke at it.
Someone's already trying it. Don't do this at home, kids.
I'm sorry.
It
We're not
works.
supposed to do that. My bad.
Anyway, but I do agree. You have to have a lot of good cards to run it, and he really only works really well once he's Rainbow Star, because that's the payoff, is that he can hit really hard if you can get a super attack off. If you can't get the super attack off, well, then he's wasted space. I completely agree. There's no good there on that. But anyway,
Yeah, you're talking about an optimal team, you know?
well, I wasn't talking about optimal. Oh yeah.
Oh God, optimal is such a bullshit word.
I know,
don't
right?
wanna do that.
You're not going to get one pass on Phil.
Oh, it's optimal. Well, stupid motherfucker, not even the same damn deck.
Hey, Phil.
Phil,
Everything I do is optimal. I'm drinking optimal coffee. I'm on the optimal podcast. So
Get out.
that's my middle name.
Get
Blue
out.
Optimal Piccolo.
Yes.
Out.
It works. It works.
I'm kind of with Blue here. I'm pretty optimal when I need to be.
I've got you, Blue.
I hope you all just take a long walk on a short bridge.
Well, all I'm saying is if you have every
You know
card in the
what?
game
But-
and
but
everything is
here's the-
Rainbow
here's the-
Star and SA10,
Here's
Blue
the thing:
will-
if I take a walk off a short bridge, I'll do it in the most optimal way for you.
straight down.
Even in death, very optimal.
So the Redstone, Toast. Did they update the Redstone in JP?
Si, senor.
What have they offered?
They. Yeah.
Hey.
Next question.
No, they did not offer trash.
No, they
No,
didn't.
they what?
Off
I know
the
they
cancer.
added. Didn't they add the Kamehameha, the family Kamehameha?
They did, but they also added something else too. You can keep going.
I'm actually working on beating up Nate's
Hold on.
waifu right now in Dokkan Battle. So
I don't like you for
Poor
that.
18.
She is a very beautiful and innocent woman. How
she
dare-
she just took Vegeto's sword to. I mean, what?
Shush. This is a innocent G-rated podcast.
That is the greatest lie known to humankind.
That's the biggest damn lie. As soon as I came in here, we knew it was no longer G-rated.
Yeah, it was going great. It was Nate and
I know.
friends.
Hang on a second.
and then Phil came in.
about to go check,
So they added physical Kid Buu. They
because
added,
everybody wants that.
Yeah, Strength Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta,
Which is
Gin
Janemba,
Good
the most
card.
useless Tech Beerus,
agreed.
and then all 3 family Kamehameha units, which is the Strength Goku, AJL Gohan, and the Strength Goten.
I got a fun
Oh,
story
Nate
about that.
had an
Yeah.
encounter with those yesterday.
Yeah, I got a great story all about that.
And then you got the OGs also. You got the Full Power Frieza, the Strength Brawly, the Tech Cell, and the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Personally, for me, I would say go with Strength Brawly, because he is an AoE, and also what's it called? It's like that Z Awakening or
Z
whatever.
Extreme Awakening.
Yeah, the easy
it's
A.
like 140. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to say, guys, honestly, with the Redstone, I would say go with Tech Cell because he's gonna be the next Z Awakening, and if you Rainbow Star him, I will love you forever.
But like he's like an orb nuker.
Yeah, you can do it too. I mean,
Yeah, you could do Texel. Oh boy.
Texel is
I'll never
become
love Texel.
Texel is going to be the most optimal unit next month. Mark my word.
Scott, bro, I want to say kudos, man. Breadsticks all the way.
Hey, all of you.
Well, Scott's referring to a story that we had one of our late night streams. It was like 2 in the morning, and I started going to story time with Nate and friends.
Oh God,
and,
you actually did go through with this that you told me about?
Well, no, that story was actually based off of the encounter that we had. But yeah, that's what Scott's remembering is the breadsticks.
Nano style. I notice you. I noticed. He says, "Hey, Omnitoast, if you notice me start a stream, I love you."
So I'm kind of looking at this from the vantage point of what am I going to get in global when it comes, since I've got everything on that list pretty much rainbow starred, save from like 2 units, and I'm thinking like Super Saiyan 3 STR Vegeta is pretty easy for me to choose, and I would highly recommend that for anybody who has a lot of units already finished in global and you're looking for something else to do. If you haven't started working on STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, it's a good time to start doing that. He gets a lot of love in the dupe system. 7,000, yeah, it's a 7,000 attack unit, so he gets a lot of stuff from that.
Like he needs it.
Well, he does. He needs stuff.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he needs.
I mean, his main role is to mitigate damage. He's a tank primarily and a stunner. So I don't know if you should really invest orbs into him.
Does anyone want to? Does anyone want to donate 25 stones to the Omnitoast? Really want to do a fucking multi foundation?
The relief fund.
If you Baba and LR, I'll do it.
I mean,
but you gotta do it on stream.
I'll
okay,
Baba.
Here. Let me go.
Goku.
Let me go. Baba one of my copies of LR Vegeta Blue.
I'm kind of sad.
Wow.
Because I only have 2 LRs on it.
The Gogeta banner is not giving me Gogeta, and every other Gogeta in the game on global for me on my account is 100%. And it's just, it's so
all right.
sad.
That's a fun story.
You can give me 25 stones to just Baba my LR androids.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any stones to give you, Toast.
Oh, you guys are
sad
worse.
day.
But hey, at least you got 10,000 Baba points, right?
Yeah.
And
oh, sorry, no, they were still in their SR form.
Oh, okay. And Matthew said he'd donate 24.5 stones.
I mean, I'll take it because I can probably farm up 1 stone.
Yeah, where's the Ningen love?
Because I do this if I can get 25 more stones, I can do that final multi and get a free multi. And who knows? Maybe I'll pull Gogeta so I can taunt it in front of Nate.
Maybe you should just.
Hey Phil, I got a question for you, Phil. So Phil, who do you think is better, Vegito or Gogeta? Since I know you've been answering that question all week.
Who would I pull for?
Yeah, who would you pull for? Who's the better card, LR Gogeta or LR Vegito?
Vegito, all day, every day.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, think about it. The fusion cards are gone, so they're pretty much their breaking point. How many more OP units can you make of a fusion card until you eventually just, wear it out? You still need more versions come out with Patora fusions, especially, getting BB heroes. You got Trunks Vegeta, Gohan and Goku, a bunch of other ones I'm sure they could throw in there for shits and giggles. And, when Vegeta goes to LR, or when he transforms into Vegeta, the counter and everything is ridiculous. His output damage is so much higher, too. I'd say go for Gogeta.
Okay. Well, the rest
Did you say Vegito?
Yeah, he did.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I was say the rest of the chat says Gogeta, so you're wrong, Phil. Blue, do you like the? Have you seen the new cards? Have you put a lot of?
Well, yeah, I've got 2 reasons. First of all, it's completely biased. I'm a Vegito fan, just because he's a more he has more character. He showed up more in the series and stuff, but he belongs to 2 categories, so you can use him in a Potara or a Majin Buu Saga category.
All right, let's go find that unsub button from Blue really quickly.
So yeah. Vegeta all the way.
I already blocked him.
And stock and Blue Piccolo is dropping faster than Bandai.
Well, you can't block me. You're already on the ban list.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't like complain getting either one of them. Of course, I did not pull for them yet. Preparing for a summoning video, so hope I get some luck for that.
Which of the stone sales give you the purple one?
The one, the
It's
one
the
for
100.
yeah, the $50 one or
$100.
$45 one.
Yeah.
The one that's going to cost Ben that least amount of money, the most amount of money in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, like, if it's 9 days, I might actually be able to get myself some stones and maybe take it on a shot, and get a purple stone along with it, so I can get myself an ink Gogeta for my game.
And you get 100 stones this time, right? Not 90.
Yeah,
They
You get
actually-
100. And
Yeah, and-
131.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. So
By
Toast
the way,
said,
if you
What's
start
up?
the JP, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah. I was saying, so you like Gogeta? Why do you like Gogeta so much, Toast?
Because he has, I don't know. For me, it's the super, like, it comes down to super attack animation. I really like the super attack animation. Gogeta has always just been one of my favorites because his movies was my favorite movie of the whole DBZ saga.
Mhm.
I love, so I mean, like, I don't go based on power and team he can fit on. I go based on just he's my favorite character.
Okay. Because I kind of look at it and go, shouldn't they technically both be about the same as far as output? I mean, yeah, they both have OP links. They both hit hella hard. They both have pretty much the same mechanic. So, I mean, you know, a little bit of differences between the Gogeta and the Vegito, but essentially, aren't they the same cards? So you're just kind of going off of which team are you going to be able to build easier? Yeah, which one are you going to use better? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And the Fusion team,
Yeah,
isn't it easier to build a Fusion team right now than it is to build a Potaro team?
Yeah, and I was talking about this in well, it was kind of like a podcast thing, but you know, live stream, whatever.
What?
Basically, the reason why, I mean, it's really a double-edged sword between who's better on LR Gogeta and LR Vegito, because here's why. I'm guessing this is really why, and the most common reason why a lot of people are thinking LR Vegito is the better one is because if you look at a lot of the Potara earring units, they do multiple attacks and they counter, right? So that's that area there. But the fusion type cards, you've got Ink Gogeta doing basically effective against all types, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, you know, super attacking early, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doing counters against super attacks and doing nasty damage. You know, you got those. Basically, the fusion team is the hard hitters, and then the Vegito Potara earring team is pretty much the multiple hitters, so and counters. So
And
it's
the
really
damage
like
negator
a
and all
double-edged sword on, you know, that debate can go on for years in non-stop. Because personally for me though, I think it's kind of lame how they made it to where it's like, if you look at the passive, it's like, oh yeah, for them to fuse, it has to be what, the 6th turn and under a certain amount of health or whatever.
The passive
like-
is just bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, what is the point? It's like, what event, besides boss rush or whatever, like what event do you do in JP or even global that you don't one-shot between the 1st and 3rd turn? It's like, you know, it's like, come on. It's
I
like
mean, if you have a reroll account, then basically his card is God if you're able to get him LR'd quickly enough. You know, if you've got a really crappy, you can't build much of a team around him, and then basically it's like, you know, this card is going to carry you through every event because you're gonna be below HP, and six turns are gonna go by, and you're just gonna kick ass.
But is the reroll account really gonna get 35 of those medals?
unless you need
It's
PK.
gonna be.
Yeah, I hear it's not that hard.
Okay, I'm gonna go and I have a reroll JP account just because I got bored. My current team for Gogeta can take on that event because the team cost is so ridiculous, and we got so many awakening medals and stuff like that. And now that we got wishes, now you have more. Technically, a level like 50 or below account could take on that event. It's really not that hard. It's as long as you have the right team, because when they updated the team cost, it made stuff so much more easier for us to put better teams together.
So
Because beforehand, remember, you only had like 100, I think 120 at rank 50 or something like that, and you can barely fit 2 URs on that team. Now at rank 35, I have like 230 some odd team cost.
yeah, so the team cost thing actually, it's something I want to. It's a little bone I want to pick. So is everybody? Do we just all agree and just know and okay with the fact that the team cost, the way it works, is we haven't really been given 100 extra team cost. We've just been advanced 100 team cost at the lower ranks, and they are slowly paying them back. Do you guys know that?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't understand what you said. You cut in and out so bad I could barely understand.
Okay, so team cost. It's not that we've been gifted an extra 100 team cost, it's that the lower ranks have been advanced 100 team cost, and then they'll slowly be paying it back as they rank up.
What do you mean?
No, it's been gifted 100.
No,
You can basically say that.
no, it hasn't been. I can
You
guarantee-
still go up in team cost. Like as you rank up, you still go up in team cost.
Yeah, but if you look at it, every 5 team cost, you end up skipping one now.
Really?
It wasn't that way before. So by the time you get to like rank 300 or 400 or 500, your 100 team cost is gone. It's slowly eaten away. Blue, that's why you barely saw much of an increase.
They give you an early boost basically, and then you end up getting the same as you would.
Every 5 ranks, you're paying 1 or 2 back, and you're slowly doing that. By the time you get to 350 or 400, you've paid it all back.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Yeah, because I was so fucking pissed. I was like, I should be at 999 team cost. Where the hell am I? And I looked at it like, nope, I'm right where I was sitting at. I'm 100 above my rank, which is where I've always been. And I was so pissed. Because I remember, Blue, you were looking at that when they did that on Global, and you saw I think 15 extra team costs or something. And they're like, well, you didn't get a full boost. And yeah, it's just annoying, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes sense, They don't want to make a.
Well,
I don't know. It just made sense this way. Yeah.
Make the game playable for new players, which is the whole idea, without it being an unfair advantage for everybody else at the top. Because I guess once you get up to rank 400, it wouldn't have done anybody any good to get an additional 100 team cost, other than you could have ran a whole team of LRs. Yeah, that would have been about the only thing it would have been good for.
It's a good move. I mean, and you don't even have anything to gain from getting more team cost at your rank.
No, I don't. I just
you really cannot.
Just to have it.
Just to have it, yeah. So.
It's like, come on, Bandai, give me some units I can use.
I just want to throw this in. It is not Dokkan related, but I found this out yesterday night, and I've been telling almost everyone because I think it's the most awesome thing that's going to be coming to Dokkan. No, Google Play and iTunes is Mario Kart.
And moving on now.
In other news,
all right, whatever, fine. I was excited. It's like,
Mario
whatever.
Kart. Actually, that sounds cool. I like it.
No, don't even try.
About fucking Mario Kart on a mobile device.
if you said Dragon Ball cards, all right, I'd go for it.
Not even then. I don't care about stupid little Mario Kart on my phone that makes me want to throw it now as is. I care about Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out. Everything else can eat a fucking dick.
No one cares about Kingdom Hearts.
Shut your whore mouth.
So in the, I'm gonna give a real quick shout out right now, and we're gonna call this guy out on the stage. So Blue, let's see here. We've got a guy in our group right now, Jonathan Anils. Broker Stones will get you banned. I pick a bone with that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get that.
Fucking A, really? Okay, so there's a guy in the stream who's saying that Broker Stones will get you banned. I take exception with that.
All right, I get it. But I didn't see his comment though.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Oh, continue. I just wanted to say this really fast. After you finish that, we need to do the you and me, Nate, need to do the fusion ha thing, because Nate S.A. the Ningen says, did you guys know the name I have is fusion between Nate S.A. and Ningen Nate?
Okay.
So after you're done with Piccolo over there, you and I need to do the fusion ha.
I'm okay with that. We can fuse.
Awesome.
So you're gonna be Ningen SA the Legend?
I think he's got it down as Nate S.A. Ningen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, that works too.
But we don't really know. I mean, once we fuse, we'll know our name.
Oh, great.
And we'll have to talk like twinsies for the rest of the stream. You know that, right, Nate?
God, no. Shoot me now. So help me God.
But yeah, no, I do. I would have to say I disagree with the guy's comments. Broker stones or discounted or whatever stones you go and get. If you go through if you go through Ginta or anyone like that, they don't get you banded.
And what we always like to tell people on our stream is, Blue and I always try to, kind of forward and say, yeah, technically what we're doing is it's against terms of services. So yes, there's always that slim possibility that can get you banned. However, guys like myself, I've been using the service now for about a year. It hasn't happened. Not saying that it can't, but the realization that one day the game is going to go away, regardless of whether we get banned, whether we quit, whether the game just gets shut down, one way or the other, the game is going away. The only question that you'll have at the end of it is, how much are you willing to spend? And that's honestly that's the only question you really need to answer, is how much are you really willing to spend by the end of it, and how much are you willing to give, and who are you willing to give it to? So I think we all know that, it's against terms of services, but, us streaming YouTube content and putting stuff up on Twitch and on Facebook and everywhere else is just as equally against the terms of services, because we haven't been given express written consent from Bandai to do such a thing, and we can technically get our accounts, banned at any given time if they decide to. So it doesn't matter what we do. So, yeah, it's plain and simple.
Wouldn't it be nice?
There are some things that go and then some things that can't. Like, for example, I played the 3 years anniversary trailer on the channel a few days ago, and the video got taken down. Like, for playing the Dokkan Battle video trailer, that's like 15 seconds long, 30 seconds, whatever, and I got, video, the whole stream got taken down because of it.
I agree with what Whitefire says. If Bandai is getting paid, they really don't care.
Exactly.
Really don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
and that's all you got to do is
thoughts.
that's just all you got to do is look into it, make sure that whoever you're using, they're reputable, that they're not just duping your account or doing some stupid thing that's gonna get you banned. Because I'm sure there are some shady folks out there who who could steal your account because they don't care and they're just trying to pass themselves off as a vendor, and B, they may have a nefarious way of just modding and putting stones in your account. That could easily get you banned.
Yeah. And of course, at the end of the day, think of it this way. Me and Nate and others wouldn't really recommend or promote a broker that's going to steal your account. And even if he does, I mean, it'll ruin his reputation, and he just doesn't want to do that.
Right.
All right, Nate, it's time for us to fuse.
I don't know what to do. All right, ready?
No.
Stop
We'll
it.
count to three, and we'll ignore Phil. So our three will get ourselves into timing. Ready? So we'll slowly start going at this. 1,
All right.
2, 3.
I like potatoes.
Fusion! Ha! Ha! Ha!
So you guys do realize you have to talk at the same time and say the same sentences.
Yeah, I know. We turned into the fat ass Nate, so unfortunately, it failed.
So
The fusion failed.
So in other words, they're exactly the same as they are right now.
Exactly. So it's a success.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel strong.
Story of my life.
I'm gonna go eat some pizza.
Your
out of the
IQ
fridge.
just dropped by 100.
That means it's only like 29 for me right now. No, 40.
Every rank
Excuse
up
me.
that Nate has done, you've lost an IQ now. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
That's a successful fusion. Not. I just want to make a quick shout out to Kaiken, Don, and Matthew that came from my crew to support the stream and the podcast.
Welcome, guys.
What's up, Kyoken, Don, and what was the other
And
one?
Matthew.
Matthew, yeah.
and Matthew.
Matthew,
Way to
what's
ruin
up,
the
buddy?
trend, Matthew. Jeez, you couldn't have a cool nickname.
God,
All
you
right.
can't have like Darth
Matthew
Vader
says-
Why can't your name be Darth Vader Charizard Rider?
In his defense, he has a really cool name on Discord, but I don't know. He uses this YouTube account. I guess it's handy for him.
Lame.
Him right now is it?
So, okay, so the new boss rush itself is a little bit easier, you say?
God, it's easy as hell.
Mhm.
Is it? Do you think it's just because there's just so many OP units and Bandai just waited too long to release it?
I beat it with heroes, old school 120 leads. There's
Okay, so-
literally nothing bad about it.
I like how you think 120 leads are old school, but okay.
No,
You know, the current meta,
Everybody
just,
hears,
yeah, with all
oh,
the new stuff with it.
Everybody hears OP leads and they're like, "Oh, here's category lead and beat it." No, I beat it with a physical Vegeta blue, a dual physical Vegeta blue team with the 120 leads on there. That's
Oh, okay, so that's what. Okay, I thought.
Yeah,
you were-
because we're thinking like
the
you
same-
know,
yeah.
the 70% with some crap crap
no,
cards in there.
no. I did the same team I'm running for the fifth one for Boss Rush 5. Vegeta
Mhm.
Blue, Super Vegeta, Angel Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and INT Gogeta. That's the only thing I'm using. And I beat the fourth one easy.
Nice. That's
Okay.
awesome.
I wouldn't put myself through that. Really.
It's really not hard. Like I thought it would be, but the only real tough part about it is getting past who was it? Broly actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Believe
think
it or
Broly's given everybody a lot of issues.
Broly was the only kind of tough part, quote
Hmm.
unquote, of the whole entire fight, and the only reason because
What's your power
my
level?
people weren't lining up right, so I was trying to throw Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta first, and then trying to throw Goku in, and yeah, it's really not hard. People complain
Alright, so-
about it, and they're like, oh, and that's what gets me about this community too. The people complain all the time, oh, well, harder events, yada yada, and then the shit comes out and it's harder, and they're like, oh, this sucks, I don't want to play harder events.
Well, then they go, no, we don't mind harder events. We just want it to be fun. Super Battle Road is not fun.
So, are you guys fused, or did you defuse?
No, we're still fused,
and now
but
they
it was
can
kind of
never
like
fuse
we're kind of
anymore.
fused at the hip, you know. So it's kind of like
we're like Siamese twins, bro. We're like,
it was a really bad failure.
if one of us dies, we both die.
Somebody quick snipe them. Do it now.
So, if I were to say, Nate, what do you think about this? Who'd respond? Like, what's going
We
on
both
here?
would. We both
well,
would, and we
so
both
Say
would
maybe
respond
in the
stupidly.
first place, they probably
Yeah.
would.
So basically, the way we're responding right now, nonsensically and over each other.
Yeah. You can call him SA, and you can call me Sir or Ningen, or you can call him Nate, and obviously Sir Ningen. I was knighted.
Oh, you're doing the Robo voice now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robo voice. I'm glad
Yeah,
it isn't
right
made
now,
for
Ro-
change.
Dobo arigato, mistaro.
Domo.
That's actually awesome. Do more. Do some of your voice impressions now when you have the Robo voice.
Is it time?
Hey, Gohan, what are you doing? The genie with a
Last
flirt.
word.
Hold on. Nice.
Hold on. I'll start over with the. Hold on.
It's normal now. It's over.
Yeah,
Robo
it's
voice.
all good and normal now.
Sad day.
Hey,
boo-boo.
how
is
about
there-
we kick their ass?
I was so ready to do it too.
I know you were.
You
Is there
tried
anything?
so hard.
Is there anything left in JP?
We didn't
Everything.
get any rewards today, like the past couple of days. How we've gotten like 50.
Actually-
stone-
No, we
It's
got
like in JP. We just expect it every day.
No, we got more. We got more of that Goku. That Goku popped up again.
Yeah, that's
No,
the,
we didn't. We got that yesterday.
that's
Today
stamina.
we didn't get anything. Today
I think you
was
should
nothing.
break down the stamina campaign. Maybe mention some of that stuff.
There's just
God,
That's just the Twitter thing, right? Yeah.
No,
No.
that's not the Twitter thing. It's the
Twitter
stamina.
was the stones and the Elder Kais. Stamina.
Yeah, you got the
is
30
every
stones
player
for-
using.
for completing the Twitter campaign, and now we have the stamina campaign where right now you have all of users who play JP have to get 1.1 billion stamina used, and then we'll get the next reward, and it increases every time
1.1.
after that. We have 7 steps. So far, we reached only 3 steps.
So
Yeah, you're
when
getting
this comes to
0 from
global,
me.
when this comes from global, Cheesy Balls and myself will pretty much have the whole thing completed, right? That's what I'm understanding.
I heard
Oh, dude,
cheesy balls
when
on
it
my
comes to
girlfriend.
global, it's gonna be so lazily done. It's gonna be like
No, like I said, it'll be cheesy balls and myself with the 4 times EXP going on. I mean, I'm gonna be shooting for 9.99.
It's going really fast, by the way. Right now we're at one. Like what is it? What is this number? 1 billion points. That's right. We're now at 1 billion points stamina used ever since the campaign started, and it started 4 days ago. So get that through your head. Like 1 billion stamina used, 4 days, and
Are you sure
step
it's 1
7.
billion?
Yeah, 1 billion.
yeah.
That seems extremely high.
Collective stamina of all the players used. And thank you, Kaikedon, for that info. He just sent.
I
sent
just
that to
don't
me
know how
in
that's
the message.
possible. I mean, I'm not playing in JP, so how's that even possible?
Because,
you
Nate,
know-
unlike you, we have people here that do the same stupid shit.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you
but-
think
but
about it,
I'm
the
the
whole
only one
planet
in
is
JP.
playing JP. Like, not literally the whole planet, but everyone who plays
No,
JP, even us from
about-
Europe
About
and US,
everybody
they
is
count.
playing.
Those who matter are playing JP.
Of course,
That
Nate
don't.
not playing JP.
I am playing JP. What are you
Not you.
It's a-
Nobody said.
Yeah,
Nobody pulled your string. Go back to sleep.
I wasn't asleep. I'm not asleep, dude. I'm up for like another 4 hours, man. I'm a night owl. Call me Batman, bro.
No.
Brandon Grant, I want to give you a
will
quick
not.
shout out. Thank you very much, Brandon Grant, for the $2 donation through Super Chat. I
Nate
appreciate
S.A.
it.
the Legend asked. Wait, sorry, Nate S.A. the Ningen.
Our retarded fusion ass.
He asked Ningen Nate, what is your favorite LR art? And I'm sure he would ask you guys the same thing. So I'm just going to ask this. What is your guys' favorite LR art and why? Personally, for me, I would have to say it's the LR Gohan art. Just because it's one of my favorite.
It's the
favorite
most
parts.
iconic moment during. I gotta say, I think it's the most iconic scene in Dragon Ball Z. You know, if you're
Nate,
there are a
Nate.
whole. Yeah, go ahead.
we just got a dono, and the dude Brandon Grant says, "Where can he get the discounted stones from?"
Did he have that one too? Because I saw the other. I saw the other. The other.
There's the other one, I think.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see the second one. Yeah, we should
Nightbot
have
just
the
posted
link
it,
for
yeah.
Z. Should be popping up anytime if somebody wants to drop that. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Yeah,
Brandon
so
Grant?
Yeah.
That is a huge offer, buddy. But I'm gonna have to sadly decline, man. That is a very huge, honorable offer, but I'm gonna have to decline. You can ask one of these guys, but no.
TL
Politely decline.
and
Ask us what?
Brandon TL just dropped the broker link for you, so that should be popping up through Nightbot right now. So there you go.
I want to know what was asked.
He said,
The-
"Let's have sex," and so
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, tempting offer, but
Yeah, maybe some other time.
yeah.
It's like, you know, never. Okay, so was that it
You
for
know,
JP?
you know, he said that. It kind of reminded me of a really messed up Yoda joke. I'll tell you when the podcast ends.
That's probably best.
Yeah, you're gonna lose that 68 cents, buddy.
Okay. Question. I actually have a question for you guys because I don't know what these are for. Those campaign 3rd anniversary coins. What do those go to? Because I've
Baba
gotten
shop.
those. I can't find them in the Baba shop though to use them. And
Just go through the list over on the right, the third the third room over on the right, and just keep scrolling, and you'll find them. They're there.
Yep.
That's the one that allows you to buy the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the physical one, and some other bullshit.
And it also lets you get a lot of basically the Grand Kais.
Yeah, you scroll through the incredible gems, the
tickets and all that.
vegetables, tickets, and gems.
The pudding.
The vegetables.
Ning and Nate does not know the way.
I do not know the way, my brother.
You better know the way, my brother.
I used to smell like Ebola, but I no longer smell like Ebola.
His name is Long.
Oh no, we're at this stage of the podcast now. Oh no.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
we keep devolving.
This freaking meme needs to just go die in a fire now.
But it can't, because we keep bringing it up.
Omni toast. Why don't you just let me smash?
And Brandon Grant just keeps trying to buy my love with another $2 dono. Thank you, Brandon Grant.
Arigato!
Thank you, Brandon Granto! Okay, my favorite LR art is that Super Saiyan 3 Goku art. I think that's just fucking awesome. I'm glad they finally decided to give us another part of that scene, since that seems to be the only animation Super Saiyan 3 Goku seems to know how to do.
So our Nate, so our dance fusion Nate,
oh great, we have
gone. So Nate SA the Ningen says he'll be back. I got the earrings and I'm going to bring the other fusion of you too. So,
I put it on my toe.
Yeah. Ningen Nate Treasure Shop. They give you training items. So yeah. Okay.
So all right. So moving over to global. Because I know there's like 5 or 6 people in the world who still play global who haven't left global for JP.
Yes, because everybody's took the bandwagon over to JP.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about the global exclusive, shall we?
Thanks for skipping me. I didn't say what's my favorite LR art.
Yeah, but
don't worry,
skip
me too. But we don't matter. We don't matter. It's okay.
I give you guys plenty of time. You guys, I don't have to ask you questions. You guys just speak. You're adults.
We were being
all right, Blue.
And allowing
fuck you, Phil. You are never been respectful a day in your life, and you know it. All right, so Blue, what is your favorite LR?
It's Piccolo.
Okay, moving on.
Wait. Whoa. My favorite LR since no one asked me.
Nobody cares, Toast.
Okay, fine. You know what?
All right, Toast. Jesus Christ.
I love all the people. I love all the people here, but I'm leaving.
Bye,
no,
Felicia.
mine's LR Trunks.
That a boy.
LR Trunks' art is really cool too. And Phil, dare I even ask?
Hercule.
No. What is your favorite art?
Hercule. I like Hercule.
I can see you trying really hard to say that with a straight face.
No, I mean, I like
Actually, in Phil's defense, whether he's joking or not, I can see why someone would like it. I mean, it is pretty adorable. Him and Boo playing with the puppy.
Yeah.
No, being 100% serious, I like Hercule. Everybody shits on him, but dude, Hercule is a savior of the earth. And
you just got.
Yeah, I saw it.
$10. I want to give the shout out. I want to give
there's
$10 dono from Brandon Clark. Yo, you are lit shit, man.
Wait, where does that say Clark in his?
Brandon. Sorry, I'm so used to D-Money. He's like. Last one. Also, thoughts on the last episode. I hope you haven't gone over it yet. Brandon Grant, bro, we have not.
You know,
I didn't even see the episode.
Yeah,
yet.
in all honesty, I don't want to go over it. We try to keep a moratorium for 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours because there's a lot of guys who... Well, I mean, guys like Blue Piccolo who go to sleep when it comes out and they don't wake up for 15 hours.
Just wake up for this podcast and I'm going to take a look at the episode right after it.
Go on Facebook and go to Phil Ron the Gaming Dragon, and it's on my page right now. Go look it up. Go watch it now. Get away. Get out. Now,
get away. Get out. Go. Bye.
Now, Brandon Grant, I did see you also dropped a $5 dono before that $10 dono, which you've just been throwing money at the channel left and right. What the hell is wrong with you, man? But thank you. Thank you very much for your donation.
I think he wants you to dance.
No, God, no. Please don't. Don't do it. No, don't.
No. There's a question to all of us from Dexterity wanting to know: is STR Super Trunks, is he good yet?
What was the question?
What?
He just died.
Is STR Super Trunks is good yet?
Who?
I mean, he's on his 5th Dokkan, isn't he?
Who?
Like STR Super Trunks. You know, the OG Super Trunks from way back in the day.
Again, who?
Oh, that's right, Phil. I mean, it's like he I don't think he even exists, right?
Yeah, I have no clue who the fuck that is.
What, the buff Trunks?
Yeah, he knows who it is.
We're talking about Princess Broly. We're talking about Princess Broly.
You mean Princess Trunks?
Yeah.
You know what I meant. Broly Jr.
Phil's being special. Phil, Blue, don't worry.
Your hair looks like lavender and smells
Phil
like strawberries.
Is
Dad!
Stay awake at 2:30 a.m.
That's a very basic unit.
You know, Phil, last time I checked, you weren't invited to the shindig. So we're quiet.
Actually, I have the screenshot that says you would invite me, jackass.
Yeah, but then I also have a screenshot saying you're not going to be there. So I said, okay, fine, no problem. See you later.
I wasn't, but then I realized it's Sunday and I don't have to work today.
That's why I thought that was kind of weird.
Well, no, see, I started a new job and I was going to work about 13 days straight, but then my boss called me. He's like, yeah, I don't want you to get burned out, so quit. So take 2 days off.
You know what I hear whenever somebody says that they have a new job? It means they were just fired from their last job.
No, I just got a new job.
I know, you were just fired from your last job.
No, I quit my last job because I'm tired of babysitting adults.
That's the fun part of life.
No, it is not. I'm tired of dealing with criminals all day long. Yeah, fuck with me.
Okay, so is there anything good in Global, guys? Was there anything exclusive that dropped in Global?
The uninstall button.
Nothing the last 5 minutes.
Who the fuck is that?
That is not
Please.
me. Toast, is that you?
Yeah, I bumped my phone and all of a sudden GarageBand started playing.
God damn it, Toast. and that jingle takes us to our next segment.
Yeah, I got GarageBand on my phone.
iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone 10.
God, you suck. Please.
And that crappy recorded jingle takes us to our next segment. Nobody cares about Global.
Did someone song request that?
Yes.
No, nobody requested that.
And now that if it was, since it was song requested and it's a song made by me, I'm calling out copyright.
Yeah, we're gonna
yeah, this whole stream's gonna be taken down.
God, you could only hope.
At least it's gonna get demonetized.
Oh, that was demonetized about 30 minutes ago. We're already way past demonetization. Now it's basically upon YouTube channel banning right now. We're crossing that line.
It was
close to being lawsuited.
It's demonetized once it was demonetized once Phil joined.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, this stream seems to be going on just fine. Oh wait, there's Phil. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay, so there is a Global exclusive then. The Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, it's the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the My Bulma!
It's my Bulma!
Yes. All powerful, exclusive, quote unquote, that'll be in JP as soon as the 3rd year's over.
It's been so long since that dropped that I don't think it's news anymore.
Yeah, I know, but it is for our stream because we've skipped like 3 weeks of our
content. Oh, I have some interesting for Global if you're interested. Well, there's a new thing in the Pilaf throw. Nate knows all about it. You can buy
Blue.
Go away.
Why don't we tell an interesting story?
Yeah, I got a fun story for everybody if you want to hear it. So this is gonna be story time with Nate and Blue. Are you guys ready? So today
It all started
once upon a time in a special stream that Nate was doing during the day. Blue Piccolo decided to come in and join the stream, and we were all having a fun time. And we were kind of all looking at what was in the Pilaf's trove, and there's the $6.99 for the tickets and stuff. And Blue had a great idea. What was your idea, Blue?
Well, you were scrolling through the tickets, and you were like, "Ooh, what does this button do?" And I was like, "Maybe you should buy it. It will bring you good things." And Nate fell for it, and he bought the tickets, all 3 of them, mind you. And he was like, "Ooh, so what units should I now pick with my tickets?" And he went to the Baba shop, look at the Goten, Gohan, and the Goku family cards, and they're pretty much all useless. And he was like, "Oh, I'll open Subdue Pass, whatever." And he accidentally bought 3 Gokus.
I already have.
He didn't need to do that, but he did it. So that actually jinxed the actual summon because with the tickets you get 15 single pulls from the banner. And well,
I got a Golden Frieza.
He got a Golden Frieza, and it all paid off. And that's the end of the story.
So I spent $18 for Golden Frieza. And I got 3 Super Saiyan Gokus when I meant to get Goten to open up his 3 paths, to have 4 paths open on him. And I even reversed Goten too, and then I realized I bought Goku instead of Goten, and my Goku already has 4 paths open, so then I went ahead and sold the 3 back to Baba for 30,000 Baba points. And,
so all in all, it was 50,000 Baba points at the end.
Yeah, something
like
that. Yeah, something like that, and a whole bunch of R's I think we got.
I think I feel ashamed for what I just heard.
and in all honesty, it was all Blue's fault, because Blue's like, "Oh yeah, no, it's totally worth it."
No,
I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it.
Let's not blame Blue because you bought.
No, it was Blue's
and
fault.
it
I
was
wasn't
your
gonna
first
do
mistake.
it, and Blue's like, yeah, there's a log ride and all sorts of good shit in this thing.
Looking for shit. That's.
I'm still waiting for the log ride. That's all I know.
It's like saying to the rape victim, "It's your fault for being, beautiful."
Yeah, it's not my fault.
No.
Me too. Hashtag me too.
Nate is the victim here. Come on, blame me, guys.
Yes.
You went to Pilaf's Trove.
I did not go to Pilaf's. Yes, I may have been dressed that way, but that didn't mean that I deserve to have what happened to me.
No. Basically, what you did is you went to a dark alley and you got up by baseball. That's what happened.
No. There should be a button that allows you to disable Pilaf's Trove because that shit is trash. Stop.
So
whenever you go into a Pilaf's Trove, you lose 5 Dragonstone.
So unfortunately, this story isn't actually the story itself. This is actually the end of a series of very unfortunate choices by myself made over the last 3 days. So there is a second part to the story, which actually is a prequel to this story. And that is, now, I have been waiting, as Toast knows, I've been waiting for the Super Saiyan 3 Broly event to come because I've diligently farmed all of the physical Brolys to Dokkan Awaken them to feed into the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And I was working on him, and I pulled the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And I was in the process of just leveling him up and shit. And in the back of my mind, I thought, oh yeah, he doesn't have a farmable super attack, and I burned 5 Kais into him.
Oh my!
While I already had like 5 or 4 of the Brolys ready to feed into him. TUR.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Wait, didn't see your Instagram post where you had like 9 Super Saiyan Brolys ready to feed into him?
Yeah. And I fed 5 Elder Kais into him instead.
So
that was a derp moment.
I want to go and say that this is also nominated for worst Dokkan move of the year, and it's only February.
on stream, by the way. On stream.
Wait a second. Says the one who Rainbow starred a 5 physical Broly.
He hits for 1.2 million damage, so bite me.
Really?
Bite me
only
only
1.2 million? That's so sad.
We'll make
on a dual cooler team. He hits for $1.2 million with a $1.2 million damage with a crit. He's actually
full power Frieza hits that without
the crit.
Well, full power Frieza's a summonable unit. Of course, he's gonna hit more.
But
for a free to play unit,
the dry attack on the Wookiees.
For a free to play unit, he is actually very useful.
But Tech Android 13 hits for 1.6 million with a crit.
No one cares about Android 13. He sucks.
Not as bad as physical Super Saiyan 3 Broly.
No one cares about his trucker hat.
He doesn't have a trucker hat anymore. He threw it away.
Come here, boys. Hang on.
But I'm going to probably have to jump out of the stream a little bit earlier. I'm falling asleep here. Work kicked my butt today.
That's fine.
All right, Omni,
or whoever decides to leave.
I'm going to jump off. I'm like dozing off. I almost slammed my head into my microphone.
I can't tell. Are you sure that's not from being a windbag and going off about how sucks?
You know what, Phil? I still know that the cops are after you for stealing that prison.
Hey, I stole a lot of drugs.
I know you did.
A lot.
You got plenty there.
All right.
A lot of.
All right, Toast. Go ahead and
catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, and all seriousness, Toast. Thanks for staying up this late. I mean, I know it's partially because of me, so very nice of you.
Curse you, Blue Piccolo. I'll talk cool, guys. But guys, thank you so much. I'll be popping out. If you guys want to find me, you'll find me on Twitter at DJ Omnitos, and of course at my YouTube channel Omnitos as well. So
yeah, we got the links
I'm about to pass out here.
All right,
nice plug.
Yeah.
Night, guys.
Night. Fuck off.
All right,
love you
so
too, Phil.
I guess the only thing left to really go on about
is the droid attack on the Wookiees.
Yes.
Let
only
us talk about how if you haven't started JP, do it now because you get like 34 tickets, 129 stars.
131 now.
So what you basically would need to do if you start a new account on JP is go do some ranking up, get some more dragon stones. So you get 150, right? Because you want to get 3 multis on a banner.
Yep.
Even though the banners suck now.
If you're smart, though, you'll just re-roll until you get a couple of LRs or something like that out of the.
Just in the first 2.
You do the tickets yourself. Do the tickets along, you got all the LRs in there.
Really fast.
go ahead,
I know a guy that does rerolls a lot, and he gives them away every now and then. So if someone wants if one of your viewers, Nate or Piccolo, is having trouble, or even Phil, man, if you know someone is having trouble, basically, starting JP,
with some good fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'd be more than happy to.
So
you have no clue how many messages I've gotten the last couple of days that they've been out. I've given away about 19 LR accounts, dual LR Gogeta and Vegeta. I reroll them all the time. I got bored because I try not to play as much anymore, which is just a pain in the butt. And I just started rerolling accounts for people. It was like, here, you can have this, and here you can have that, and yada yada. I thought about selling them, but I was like, nah. That's kind of a dick move. But I still have a couple in the back burner if people need one. Because I think I have a Mighty Mask with a Gogeta, and I got a LR Gogeta with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta too, somewhere.
I was just thinking, let's talk about Renzi, now that he's not here right now.
God, we're going to talk shit about him anyway. There's only one.
All right, so... Okay, so the new capture system.
Renzi's a cool dude.
No, he is.
Be more like Renzi.
No, yeah, we love Renzi. Renzi he's our buddy. Renzi's been in four of our podcasts. Renzi's awesome. But anyway, so the new captcha system. Renzi figured out a way to get around it. He had to have the full-fledged support of the community to do it. So he put it out onto Reddit, and I spread the word here on YouTube and put a whole bunch of flyers out on Facebook, and we got a lot of people who were basically doing crowdsourcing for him. He had thousands of the old reroll accounts of when Kefla came out, and there were the 300 stones on them, but he never rolled with them because the way his system works, he only does the 5 stones that they give you. And that's how his auto reroll system works. He just rolls with 5 stones. So he had all these accounts with 300 stones on them, but he had to he had to activate them all. In the span of just a couple of hours, the Dokkan community were able to crowdsource for him, and he was able to get enough stones, like 3.75 million stones.
Yep.
spread across 1,400 individual accounts. So. Yep. He just has to tweak his software when he's doing his re-rolling. So instead of it doing singles, just one single going, he can do whatever 300 multis. He can do either multis or 60 singles or whatever he wants to do. And he's also got it where these are also churning out and going through boss rush right now too with the bots, and so he's getting all the stones from boss rush as well. So, because he's modding the crap out of this shit and going through boss rush and getting all these accounts going, since they're all verified, he can just run them auto program and have thousands of stones. So we're good on the JP front with getting accurate rates. If he puts about, I told him, I said it should be about 100,000 stones per banner, should give us good enough rates to be able to get ballpark LRs and know where the featured cards are, which is really all we care about. And with 100,000 stones, he's got more than, if he did 200,000 stones per banner, he should be good for the next, for the rest of the year. So we're in good shape, boys.
Yeah,
so that was pretty cool. I thought that was fun,
and it's really for a good cause. Like for the whole community is going to have some benefit from that.
Oh yeah. Now there was also some controversy, I guess, on the ads on his website. Were basically, I guess somebody found out that some of the ads that are running on his website, which apparently have no bearing on his end, but they were basically data mining ads that would run and basically use your computer to, I guess, mine for bitcoins. And people were so pissed about that because people thought that he was one place in these ads and he was trying to use the traffic flow to mine for bitcoins. And in reality, it was just Google, who places the ads, didn't do enough vetting on these type of things. But I thought that was kind of funny. But even if he was being nefarious like that, I wouldn't put it past Renzi. Because he spends a lot of money keeping that site up.
He does, yeah.
Well, let's be honest here too. He made a good bit when the site was selling accounts.
Yeah.
Not saying what Renzi does is anything less than what he does, because the guy's amazing all on his own. But
Okay.
Nate, do you want to maybe announce the part of the the stream, the podcast, where people maybe could send some questions in and let us answer?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I see a whole bunch of people kind of popping in, not knowing. So, guys, we're kind of getting toward the end of the podcast. If you have any questions you have for Ning and Nate, for Blue Piccolo, I don't see anybody have any questions for Phil, but if anybody would like to ask Phil a question or two, I'm sure he'd be willing to answer it in his own special way. Please feel free just to pop in there, ask a few questions, and because like we've done in the podcast prior, we're talking, and then we'll get to you guys toward this time of the stream. So yeah, start sending them our way, guys. We'd love to answer a few. There we go. Let's see. Who's playing the stream in the background?
Yeah, here's some.
Bill?
No,
It's
it's
Phil.
Nate. It's
Bad Nate.
no, it was Phil. It was Phil.
I think it's Phil.
oh.
Hashtag blame Phil.
Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the chat, because obviously I have not been looking the entire time. Hey,
If you just want the chat, you can just pop into the in the Discord server. We've got the link for it.
is that all of them then?
Yeah, yeah, that does have
Yeah,
it. That has YouTube, Twitch, and Mob Crush. Blue, I saw you've severed your ties with Mob Crush.
No, you totally cut that off. You got cut off totally.
Okay, I'll try that again. Blue, I saw that you severed your ties with Mob Crush.
Nope, got cut off again.
Really?
I severed my ties with who?
Mob Crush.
All right. Well, yeah, it's nothing personal. Not that I don't like Mob Crush. It's just that didn't like. I wasn't getting any visitors, any likes, or any views for the past maybe a couple of weeks. It was just a thing that was there, and I just thought maybe at a later point, if it maybe expands its viewership or something, I'll give it one more try. But it just didn't make sense to me at the time.
And you know what? I think really the biggest problem we have with Mob Crush right now is there's no way for us to categorize the game that we're playing. Like if we were playing from our phone, it would automatically categorize it, and we'd have people come who wanted to watch Dokkan content. If they went to Mob Crush and searched up Dokkan, they wouldn't be able to find my stream or your stream or anyone else who's using OBS. Now,
well, we do put the Dokkan word in the title, so maybe it'll pop up.
Nope, it won't. No? I've talked to my guy there, and he just said it's unfortunately they don't have any support for OBS, and because what happens is they do everything by the name of the game that you're actually playing, and it has nothing to do with your title.
Yeah, from the phone itself.
Yeah, exactly. And but he said that once they get their OBS support up, which will be happening soon, there won't be any issues with that, and we'll see how that works. We'll see if I start getting more traffic from Mob Crush. Hopefully we do.
Well, yeah, that'll be a major update. I can't wait for them to support OBS, but let's be real, Mob Crush is specific, and it is an individual app that only concentrates on mobile game apps. But so they shouldn't really care about OBS in that sense. If you're,
that's true.
Their whole app is about mobile games. You want to play it from your mobile and stream it from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
let me know how it works out. If that update comes, let me know if there's some increase in traffic, and I'll give it another go.
Yeah, because what I was promised from Slater over there is that this new app is going to basically, I can replace Restream with it, which is my whole goal, because that way I can open up to Facebook, so that when I'm doing these streams over on, when I'm doing our podcasts, Facebook. Well, I know, but when we're doing our podcasts, I can stream them to all of our Facebook groups. That's really the whole idea, and from there we can get a lot more traffic, going to the site. So
it's worth a shot, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's free, so why not? Plus, they've paid me enough money in the past to stick with them for the time being. I think it's kind of silly they haven't done any other sponsored streams since, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think you got it good, and you got the incentive to stay with them, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. Do we have any questions popped up since then?
I got two.
Well,
Nikki says hi.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just want to give a shout out to 007 Nikki GG. Hello. Thanks for coming to the
Nikki.
podcast.
We got one that's from Matthew. He says, "What is your favorite teams to use?" That's for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
JP or Global. I did see that comment as
JP
well.
or Global.
Yeah, he said global
Um,
or JP.
So why don't
Pick
we start
one,
off
pick
from
one.
so that way it's not a hellhole. Why don't we start from the top with Blue Piccolo and work our way down?
All right, so I'm going through my teams. I'm looking what I used, and I gotta say, I'm not being original here, but I always end up using the fusion team with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as lead. Like it's the leader that's the most prevalent in my friends list. I always can find one, and I always end up using it at the end, and I kind of got to like it.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Who's giving
Mike
us
was-
the static?
Yeah, that my mic was wigging out for a second. Sorry.
Eh.
I don't know why.
So it's the most convenient team for me, and that's why I'm going with it. And
No, I
I'm using it so much, I got to like it.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, I've been running fusions all night, although I am running the Heroes event, trying to get more of those STR Gohans. And
You're running the what?
the Heroes event, like I was doing earlier today.
Oh, right.
Because I got the intelligent Gohan. It was nice. But yeah, because of that, basically the only team I can really run that's decent is the Fusions team. Because all the other ones, I love running my Extreme teams. If I have a choice to run a team, it's either going to be the Extreme STR or the Extreme Intelligent team. I know you guys hate it, but I love my Extreme Intelligent team. So that's nobody cares what Nate says. So let's just move on from
Yeah,
there.
you and the other 5 people. I mean, why not?
Yeah. Hey. You're unoriginal, and I am nothing but originality. So how's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You're a hipster, is what you are.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah. All right. Phil, go,
Yeah.
bro. What's your favorite?
It's your turn, my brother.
Mono Heroes.
Mono something? Mono?
You can always beat in event with a Mono Heroes team.
Mono Heroes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What do you got? What do you got, Nate?
Just TEQ.
I'm gonna go with both JP and Global. Kick it off with Global first. Global, I'd have to say I am really stuck between my Fusion team, because that always shreds. But besides my Fusion team, I'd have to say my Hybrid Saiyans team, because it consists, of the Strength Gohan lead, but I also have LR Gohan and LR Trunks and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on there, and as you know, those two LRs wreck Global big time, and so I'm pretty much stuck between those two. But on JP, I'd have to say my Tech Vegeta Heroes team, hands down, with
Nice.
SSJ3 LR Goku on there. It's just Vegeta, it just wrecks.
We ended up getting a question here. I'm gonna rephrase it.
Let's go into the next one.
Yeah. So we got a question. I'm gonna rephrase it. Do we think that? Okay. What do we think the next, or what do we think the future of Dokkan is going to be as far as attack percentage leads are going to be? What do you think the cap might be? I rephrased it from the original question.
Is that the
How-
one from Xenosama?
Yeah, the one where you want to know about 300%, but I'm just gonna open end it a little bit.
I'm gonna say it could reach that far, if not higher, because remember when LR Piccolo was first announced and first came out? He had he still has that HP. His leader skill is HP 150% up, and that was insane a while back ago when he was out, because the SSRs and pretty much SRs were the most common, and when you pulled an SSR, that was like, oh my gosh, that's unheard of. When LR Piccolo was around, first came around, and it was just, I could see it definitely happening in the future, being easily 300% and us getting like 500,000 to 600,000, if not more, health every time.
And just having crazier bosses with more transformations and higher HP.
Oh yeah,
Hit harder and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. It would need to up the game in every other aspect as well. Harder events, stuff like that.
Like we'll
Which-
see LR Gohan in the future do like 90 million damage. or something like that.
Pretty easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Did somebody let their cat? Like
No, it's a movie. A movie just.
I was gonna say, was that Blue?
Someone died in a movie, and I took care of it.
DB
Are you sure somebody died in a movie?
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Hey, Wolf is not in the chat. We'll leave it alone for tonight.
All right. So what did DB React say? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, two of them really fast. I'm going to start off with Alex Lim. Alex Lim is waving to all of us, so virtual waving back to you. You probably can't see me, but I'm virtually waving back
I'm
to
waving
you.
For everybody. Okay, now here's Phil.
DB Reacts says, Ninga Nate, do you know the way? And do my brother DB Reacts, I do know the way. But do these other three know the way? That is the question.
I think we know the way, my brother.
Blue Piccolo, you do not smell like Ebola.
Please do not
You do
speak
not
on
know
me.
the way. You are not the queen.
Nate is the queen.
I
Nate
am the
is
queen. You know I am the queen. I am the one true queen.
All right, next question.
It's getting a little weird. Renard Shadow wants to know maybe if all the rarities could become a rainbow. So, okay, maybe if there would just be some sort of rainbow type. So, like an actual rainbow type.
I mean, we pretty much have a rainbow attack unit already. Strength Gogeta and Ink Gogeta. It's effective against all types. So, we have a rainbow, attack unit already. But
and
for
we have
rainbow
defense
leader,
units too.
Yeah, and we have rainbow leaders as well. For
Vegeta, Blue, and Rose.
Text for heroes and villains. But for like a legit rainbow, like to where it's any type, whatever you want, then that is a huge possibility. Huge possibility in the future. So.
Wait, isn't that like Mask Saiyan, or I'm missing something?
Yeah, basically an updated version of Mass Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the updated version of Mass Saiyan, isn't that just the LR Goku?
No.
So the 1000 day LR Goku gives 100% attack up to all types and 3 key.
Oh, yeah.
So attack, HP, and defense and 3 key.
And then LR Kid Gohan, I think, did it too.
I don't know what the LR Kid Gohan does. Does he do 100%?
He's 77%.
77%, okay.
Yeah. The 1000 Wishes Goku, he gets 100% up to all stats. That's
Yep, and 3 key, right?
Yep, and 3 key.
99 days, boys. 99 days. 99 days and counting. That's right. Screw LR Vegeta.
You should make a new T-shirt campaign. 99 days of counting.
And then tomorrow will be the 98 day T-shirt, and then it'll be and I'll just sell one a day.
Yeah.
Exclusive 1 day T-shirts.
Those of you who have ordered the 99 day T-shirt, we don't accept refunds
or returns or exchanges.
Returns, yeah.
All right, so apparently nobody has any questions for us. I swear to God, my chat, they're so lame.
I swear I saw some questions. Like, for example, this one. What features would you like added to Dokkan Battle? I mean, that's a pretty legit question.
God,
you're reading.
Please do not say trade system. I will smack you to the phone.
There needs to be a trade system.
There will never be a trade system. Are you
If,
kidding
okay,
me?
so if you're over rank 600 and you've made it to day 1000, then you're allowed to trade with other people who've meet the same qualifications.
It doesn't make sense. They'll keep the game going for another 2-3 years. I mean, and if you enable the trade system, it'll just ruin. It'll eliminate those players from actually spending money.
All you're gonna do is re-roll side accounts like crazy, and then just trade an R unit from your main for the 120 or
no,
or
you wouldn't be.
whatever
You wouldn't be able to do. You wouldn't be able to do that.
No, he made a rule like you have to be over 600 rank and you have to be 1,000 days and so on. So you won't be able to re-roll and trade with those. But still, there's a lot of players. There'll still be a pool of players who would be trading within with each other, and it will eliminate those players from actually pulling on future banners a little bit more than they would otherwise.
That wouldn't be much of a pool, though.
Ooh, I like that. What do you think if voice acting was added to Dokkan?
That'd be so much. That'd be so nice.
That would be pretty sweet.
As long as Sean Schimmel actually did a decent job this time when he was doing his recordings.
Oh snap!
I'm not wrong.
He's not.
Okay, maybe I'm a little wrong.
Sean's my hero.
Okay, I love
Dragon's
Sean too, but he did a really crappy job on this. Nobody can deny that.
Well, he's not. If you're talking about the fighters thing, because you were cutting out.
No. I'm talking about Dokkan. His recordings in Dokkan.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I have no problem with his recordings in Fighters. He did a good enough job as far as I'm concerned.
Well, he's not a gamer in general.
No, he's not.
No, but you know, I got to admit, I wish they made it to where he would have won, kept it the Goku victory instead of Vegeta victory. So, okay, but
okay.
moving on.
Draken is asking about what things do you think they should change with the friends list. And
yeah, I was about to mention that if I were to add anything to Dokkan Battle right now, it would be the update to the friends list. It doesn't need to be a cap at 70. It needs to be handled differently, so it's more easier to pick friends, find friends.
There shouldn't even be a cap.
It's really outdated.
I mean, in all honesty, what would be the only reason for them to actually cap it, other than the fact that it'd be like, what, beyond just the logistics of how much space would it take in the game to have an unlimited amount? It would be it would be barely anything. There's no reason to cap it.
Like, what would be the gain? What would be the broken thing about having no cap on friends list? Let's be honest. You'd be able to bring whoever you want into the battle with you, and you'll get more friend point that way. Because if you deplete your friend pool, you only get to pick guests, bring guests to the fight, and you only get half the amount of friend points that way. But who cares about friend points at this point?
And the majority of the people who deplete their friend pool on a regular basis are already maxed out on their friend points. Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, and by maxed out, I mean at least 99 multi-pulls. You know, but most of us are 200, 300,000 friend points or more. You know, so it's like friend points, there's no difference between 50 and 100 friend points. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, and so there's no reason why they can't just do away with the cap, which I believe if they just did away with the cap, that alone might... Just do away with the cap. That alone might fix the friend point system, or the friend selection system, enough to make it work. Because if now all of a sudden, if you got 800, 900 friends on your friends list, and you're just cycling through, you're just looking for your friends, you'll know eventually you'll find what you want. Because there's gonna be people on there that you want, that have what you need. Where right now it's this quasi shuffle between putting in new people from the outside and shuffling around what's available on your limited friends list, which they'll only give you 20 of your 70 at any given time that you can cycle through between 4 different pages, and they'll randomly spit them out. If they open that friends list up and all of a sudden you got 500, 600 that you can choose from that are being cycled through, they don't have to put that cap on there. Instead of there just being 20 that you can have any access to at any given time, you'd have full access to it. I guarantee you'd find what you're after. You'll have 20 or 30 of those guys who run the weirdest cards at any given time. I guarantee it.
But I feel like just if you had 900 friends, scrolling through it to find one friend who runs one certain card would be a pain. I feel like, I mean, yeah, I 100% agree they should ditch the limit, the friend, limit, ditch that and add a search bar to where you can actually search a certain character, and it'll come up with people who have that certain character as their lead, so that way you can use that character in your teams instead of hitting refresh all the time to find a guest or a friend who's having that certain lead. Like Strength Gohan, it is near impossible to find a Strength Gohan guest or friend without hitting the refresh button like 5 or 6 different times, and it gets annoying. So I feel like if anything, a search needs to be implemented.
So instead
I totally agree. I mean, they already have a function search that you can go into the friend, you can find a friend, so they know how to do the search function within the game. They can easily add it.
And it'd take like 1 page of coding. Like it wouldn't be that much coding anyway. So it's like, why haven't they done it yet?
They don't feel it's as important, or they just think that it's gonna break the game, make it less fun if you like in any given moment can bring the character you want. They want that little bit of randomness into the whole thing to make it, you know, more frustrating for the players, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it's just laziness on their part. When the game started, I don't know if they really cared. You know, they figured, well, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. And then they got in, and they've been focusing on all this other content on the front page of the game. And they've really neglected a lot of parts of this game. Because you got to remember, this game now is 3 years old, meaning... And honestly, it plays like it's 3 years old. If you look at any game that comes out now, modern, you know, that's modern and in-depth, they are so far ahead of where Dokkan is. Dokkan has never really updated itself as far as, you know, how its user interface works or anything else. It's still the same tired 3 years ago, this is how mobile games were, and this is what we have. And it really just
there were like small incremental updates with the, you know, UI changes here and there.
Yeah, but
made
really
the game a little bit more easier to play. Yeah,
but like the core functionality of the game is pretty much still the same as it was on day one. You know, other than the little tweaks here and there. But you compare the base core of what this game is, and compare it to how other games run that are released now. It's complete. You know, they're just completely different. You know, it just a lot of the games that are being released now. See how Dokkan ran and how, you know, Dokkan, Bleach Brave Souls, and a few other games that were released around the same time, how they all pretty much operated, and they improved upon that from day one. And Dokkan really needs to, in order to stay competitive, I think they need to either consider, you know, expanding and changing, not changing gameplay and anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying as far as the user interface goes. You know, instead of keeping itself in, you know, 3 years behind.
Yeah. I just want to add one more thing while we're on the friends list thing. I mean, the most realistic thing they could update the friends list with is to just increase the cap. Like, let it be increased by the rank you are right now. Like, why stop at 70? If you're rank 300, let's get 5 more. If you're 400, let's get 10 more, or whatever. Like, just keep increasing the number, and they'll incentivize us to even rank up, you know? So it's 2 birds with one stone. And it's really heartbreaking that, of course, for us streamers, when people come to the stream and say, hey, please add me, or just people you know, and you have no way to add them if your friends list is full. And you have to think of stupid rules and, you know, excuses why you can't do this, why you can't do that, and like, I'll add you later, and so on. I mean, it really breaks the whole social thing about the game.
And plus, the friends list the way it is right now, it's really preventing the game from moving forward as far as being able to implement.
Preventing the game?
Yeah, it's preventing the game from moving forward. From you know, they can't move into other things like co-op mode. Because you'd have to have a new friend system to have a co-op mode, plain and simple, you know. And this game needs that; it really does.
It can expand so much from that. Like, let's add group chat. Let's add like a little inside forum with threads and questions, and let's make it a whole new thing. The friends list can be so much more.
Yeah, one thing I think they should add, because it annoys me, is a skip button on the cutscenes for the super attacks, because it's like just seeing, you know, you play Dokkan so many times, it's just like, yeah, okay, I know this this cutscene, I know this super attack cutscene. It's like,
oh, for
add a skip button so you can like pass through the quests a lot faster. You can grind a lot faster, you know. It's like, I mean, I don't know. It's just, like me grinding the quests on JP, like, you know, doing it over and over and over again and seeing all my units super attacks. It's like, you know, okay, I know what this attack looks like. I'm just gonna watch some TV or whatever. You know, it's just.
Yep. I always I don't look at the super attacks anymore. When I initiate the last super attack or whatever that attack is, I just look away or do something else.
Yeah, because it's like you already know what it looks like after the 50th time. It's just like, you know.
I know that in competition, when we were down there in LA last year, a lot of the guys down there, they were opting out from some of the better cards of the game for their speed battle. They were going for the ones that had the fastest super attacks. You know, essentially, it's like, hey, these cards all do enough damage to get us through. I don't need the flashiest attacks. I just need to get through as quickly as possible. So it's like when you're looking at it, going, you know, the player base is going to handicap themselves with the cards that they're using, so they can get through an event faster. You know, there's an issue there. And what do they do instead of doing faster super attacks? You know, the super attacks that they have now, they're becoming more elaborate. They're taking a little bit longer to get through.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, soon as gonna be like a 5-minute long cutscene. It's gonna be like, ugh. It's like, what, you know, or if they don't add a skip button, at least increase it from 2 times to like 3 or 4 times speed.
Yeah, 3 times would be
like,
great.
Yeah, because, you know, I don't care what the unit says. I don't care about the animation. I mean, sure, the animations
not anymore.
are cool.
Not anymore
for new units, but
I never
you know,
cared. In all honesty, I never really cared. It's like, okay.
I mean, I like battle animations. Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to be like the OG Pokemon
skip. Yeah.
Yeah, to where you choose like flamethrower and all that happens is like the, you know, your sprite standing there. It's just a flame going out, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
No movement or whatsoever. Don't get me wrong. I do like the battle cutscenes. It's just the more and more you use them and do them, it's just, you know, it's like, okay, especially when
you're grinding.
Yeah, like you're level 800, man, or 900. No,
800.
You know, okay, yeah, 800. You know, you've seen super attacks so many times from all the grinding you've done that, you know, it's like, I'm sure once in a while you're like, I wish I could just skip this.
My theory is that Nate has some mechanism inside of his blocks out the super attacks. He's looking at the game at the phone, but he sees something else entirely.
I'm seeing a lot of boobs. That's all I can tell you.
So that's why he has a second phone all the time. So he looks at that like,
yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've now fed 3 of these STR Gohans to my Intelligent Gohan. None of them have fed. Wow. Here comes number 4.
Drummer.
Here comes number 4. Will it feed?
Do you see the main story mode?
No.
It fed.
Damn.
Okay, so I came up with something today on stream. It was kind of brought up. Well, no. Hey, I come up with good ideas. So I flushed out. We flushed it out on stream. What if they allowed you randomly to buy dragon stones from the Baba shop?
I remember that.
Yeah, I like the idea. So the idea, I think, was I think Blue, you fleshed it out to 10,000.
I said
stones.
that it needs to be. Yeah, I said it needs to be more expensive. Yeah.
So 10,000 stones for every 5, and you can purchase up to 50 if it becomes when it's available. So for 100,000 Baba shop points, you can purchase a multi-pull.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example.
But it's not always guaranteed, and it's gonna randomly show up. And it's a super rare event if it pops up in the Baba shop at all. So, yeah, something like that.
For example, it only appears once a day. It's in the 30 minutes window. The Baba shop refreshes every 30 minutes, so it only appears once per day in 24 hours, and you never know when it is. So you have to like randomly,
check on the Baba shop and play the game a bunch, and
yeah. So it makes sense for you to motivate you to play the game a little bit more, and then when you actually do find it in the Baba shop, you have to pay like an insane amount of Baba points. Like I'm looking like SSR. You sold an SSR, you get 10k points. So use those 10k points to get another single.
And I
don't know if that's fair.
No, I think that's very fair. I like the idea of it. I also like the idea of being able to buy multiples within. I mean, because that's the other thing.
Digimon links, you can actually do that. You can buy actually Digistones using in-game currency, not like dollars or whatever.
And it's like, and the thing is, these Baba points aren't coming from farmable currency. For the most part, the Baba points themselves are, I mean, you can grind out certain cards and get maybe a
droppable SSR is 1,000 Baba points.
Yeah,
so grind 10 SSRs and you got your 10k. So,
but that's only gonna,
a little bit abusable.
But it's only going to give you 5 stones. You know they'll lower the rates on those cards.
Hey, but those 5 stones stack up though, man. Yeah, do that 10 times and they stack up.
It's one per day, so yeah. But
Which, I mean, is that really such a bad thing for Bandai? They have people playing your game every day.
Exactly, and they're going to
Yeah,
have to
people get
play it a lot in order to have that chance at seeing it in the Baba shop.
yeah.
You know? And plus, like for players like me who've got hundreds of thousands of these Baba points, it'd be nice to have something worth spending them on.
Hey, you got 640,000 Baba points. I mean, how did you get so many?
Z.
I wonder.
Z. In a word, Z.
Yeah, one word. 2 letters.
How many do you have?
641.
Yeah.
I've had a lot for a while. Well, just because of the broker, though, Nate. I mean, once a month I usually buy about 1,000 stones, and I go through, and that's always good for a couple 100,000 Baba points. You know, there's a lot of SSRs I can't use anymore.
It is 3:30 my time, and I'm about done for the day.
Okay, bye, Phil.
All right, Phil. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good night.
Thanks for
Yeah.
breaking into the stream again, Phil.
You already know what time it is.
All right. Nice meeting you, Phil.
Have a good night,
Happy
man.
to talk to you. See you later, man.
guys. Have a good night.
You too, man. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams.
Don't let that bed bugs bite.
Yeah.
I'll come up
Okay,
to
yeah,
bed in
man.
a little while, sweetie. Don't wait up for
Yeah,
me.
man, really, really weird.
We're in the weird part of the stream
One eye
again.
open.
You're in that part of
Oh,
the
but
stream.
Phil, you're going to miss out on the karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Karaoke's
fuck
not
off.
that fun. People laugh when you are done.
Carry on, carry on.
Do the ending of Dragon Ball where Bulma is sitting next to a window and rain is falling. What was it called?
That or
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, and with that, good night.
You know, Phil, you're still here?
I thought that put you to sleep.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to just sing you a little song. That's all.
Or Pow the genie with a...
God, you know what? I should just do it. You know what?
Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead. I mean,
I
Phil's
will
gone.
show you the way.
Let me show you. Away.
It's the late night, early morning stream as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
Princess, do you trust me? Oh yeah, Matthew, it's romantic Agiru. That's right. I was thinking about that ending.
Yes.
That's right.
Pow the genie is a dark and evil soul. With a
Popo.
heart as black as cells, but crack and destruction as his goal. Popo the genie has a thing for LSD.
Don't laugh.
Anytime he trips, his darkness slips into all the children's dreams.
You did it! You did it! Good night,
10
everybody!
out of 10. 10 out of 10, and we're gonna leave you with that.
Yeah. All right, everyone. I wanted to thank everybody for showing up tonight in our interesting podcast. We had fun. There was a lot going on, and we haven't been up for a few weeks. So I figured it's a good time to bring Blue in and have a good time here. Nate, sign yourself off, man.
Are you talking to you or yourself? Or
Blue, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, Blue? He does this every damn time.
It happened. It's the Nate paradox.
Ning and Nate, sign yourself off, damn it.
All right. First, I'm gonna actually sign off for Omnitoast, guys. Omnitoast was in here. Go check out his channel. He's awesome. He's a good friend of mine. He's really a goofball. But as for me, Sir Ninganate, you can actually find me on YouTube. My username is Ninganate. You literally can't miss me. I'm the only one with the name Ninganate, and I have. I do Dokkan live streams Monday through Friday. I don't do them on weekends unless I feel like it. But other than that, you can find me on there. You can also find me on Twitter at Ninganate as well. So feel free to check me out on there. And so, yeah. Blue Piccolo, did you sign yourself off, bro? If not, go for it, man.
Thank you, dude. Well, I don't know if you're supposed to plug other people or just myself.
You're fine to plug yourself.
Need to do you
can
you want
plug
me to
whoever
plug?
you can plug whoever you want, Blue.
All right. I'm Blue Piccolo, of course, and I'm the only Blue Piccolo on YouTube. I think
We can change
so
that.
Yeah. So
Oh wait, I found a Zor Piccolo, and there's a teal Piccolo. That's pretty close.
there's a teal one. There's a Jew Piccolo, and other really cool people. Yeah.
Good old Pickle Jew.
So if you want Dokkan content, basically go to my channel, and I stream Dokkan every workday and sometimes the weekends as well, and that's it.
It's like, don't ask anything else from him. He's done enough.
Knock knock, who's there? We asked the questions.
All right.
Any
well,
more
yeah.
karaoke songs?
Yeah, if you guys want to do some karaoke, you guys can sing us off here.
I mean,
Who, me?
Nate. Yeah, Nate.
Huh? What? What do you
Go
guys want
for
me
it.
to sing? Well, what do you guys want?
Well, what would they want me to sing in Goku's voice? What would they want me to sing? I'm just gonna the first one to respond. Holy cow! The chat went up fast. Okay.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
we should-
the first viewer that basically says it, I'll sign it off with something. Let's see.
I was thinking we should just try to fuse again and see how that works.
Ultimate Battle.
Fusion.
Ah!
How about the Ultimate Battle? Kakakachidaze.
I don't
You know, from Dragon Ball Super.
is.
Kakakachidaze. Gun 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 muki. Ba 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 ba.
Oh,
Jan
I
Jan.
don't know that. I don't know if
What was
we
it?
do that.
No.
Nate doesn't know
I've
things in other
practiced it.
languages. He fails at it every time.
I do. Watashi wa naname ne desu.
There you go. He has memorized one phrase.
I think that was a profanity.
Oh.
No, I actually said hello. My name. Well, I forgot to add konnichiwa, but basically konnichiwa. Naname.
I'm pretty sure you said you had intercourse with Nate's mother.
No, what the
Poor
fuck?
mom. You're so mean, Nate. You're hurting my feelers.
Are you talking about
You're a
yourself
mean
or me?
person.
Why are you talking about yourself like that? That's uncool, man.
Nigga, Nate, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
But
Well, maybe next time you guys should try a Potara fusion.
Well, we were thinking about it, but we know, like, I'd end up putting it on my toe or something, and it could be all kinds of weird.
Hope the genie
Oh,
was
God.
alive. Well, maybe. For he sometimes said I might be undead with a dark sadistic glee.
And that's officially our ending song of the podcast.
Good night, everybody. I hope you all have yourselves a good one. I will see you back in the morning. We'll do another stream in the morning. Sounds good. We'll do some fighters tomorrow. So thank you my guests and those who have passed out sleeping somewhere on the East Coast. And thank you, viewers, for watching us tonight. We will see you guys later. Bye.